like the idea of making a game for tech. A lot of people would hate me for saying that, but I think you make a game based on an idea that we collectively have. You make the choices to deliver that experience. Tech is a great facilitator to help you generate that experience. The day you start defining what you do as a game based on what's possible to do, then you're already lying to yourself, because you're trying to make something that you think is doable or not doable. But the reality is there's programmers that are really good at what they do, and a lot of people tend to filter before they ask them, instead of just push what you want to have, push collectively what you want to have, let them express what they can do with tech. And by going with that process, you cannot not be amazed by the talent of people.
We had a huge mandate to create a complex world, a complex simulation. So it was at all levels, either weather levels, water levels, the wind level also. We tried to push forward the windy city aspect of Chicago. And after that, everything related to the living city, like the population, everybody with separate profiles, separate personalities. We think that density is going to be the future of open world games.
The great thing about going on to new consoles was it meant just more content for us. We could end up putting more information out there that players can access. You're allowed, the game can support more NPCs in an area. So when you walk down streets in Chicago and the new consoles, there's a lot more people than we're used to seeing in current-gen video games.
The whole seamless online thing has been a tremendous R&D in design for us. It came very naturally. We were a game that really rapidly was focusing on hyperconnectivity, and it impacts it as on people.
So as you're in your game, people can come in and and then it creates this online dynamic that you didn't necessarily initiate, and that's totally in the values of surveillance and paranoia. That feeling that someone can be watching you. That's your gameplay, but it's you have to feel it. You really have to feel it you have to live it to know how powerful this is.
That's where the whole hacking started. We started with stuff like paranoia. We wanted to extend the whole people observe everybody. So, if as a player, you wander around in the city, you profile people, you find someone that is being watched by a guy like you, then you can trace it back and seamlessly go into his game.
Got him.
STOS Mobile is the companion app for Watch Dogs, and it's a full game on tablets, Androids, or iOS, and it's going to be available at the launch of the game. It's working on tablets, it's working on phones, and it will be totally free. So in STOS Mobile, you have total control. You are a STOS operative, meaning you are controlling the city, and your goal is to stop the vigilante Aiden Pierce, because he's hacking everything, and you're working for the company that has built the whole system. So your goal is to stop him. To do so, you can control all STOS devices, like traffic lights, steam pipes, blockers, bridges. You can do anything you want.
So it's the same philosophy with online. It's just part of the game. It's part of the menu. If you want to, somebody can challenge you as you're playing. You'll see the remote profiler. Do you want to play against a companion? You can initiate it. You can start it. So it's a really interesting cat and mouse STOS versus player hacking type of game, and it's really intense.